heart has got me doing do. Oh, I about pulled a good one. Left my my YouTube volume on. Y'all know I'm good at that. All right, let's tweet this out. Change to live chat. Oh, look, I got 3 thumbs down. I haven't even started. What the hell? I'd like to say thank you for my haters for your interaction. I'm sorry, that tickles me. You know, you got to be really on the ball to hate someone that is early in the morning. I mean, for fuck's sake. Let me pop out the chat. Oh, Lord. Someone I've blocked is a moderator here. Well, now, if I've blocked them, how the hell are they a moderator in my chat? I think that thing just comes up. What do y'all think? All right, let everybody file in. Put this out to Twitter. Share. If you're a mod, please come and join us. We ain't talking anything serious. We're just going to chit chat. See who wants to come up on the panel. And my husband is not here, so football is not my strong point. So let's see. My tweet has been posted. So got a lot of tweets around here, but it says it's posted. Okay, what y'all doing this morning? I ain't doing shit. If y'all have seen my husband last night, you can't raise your voice around these dogs or they kind of go crazy, especially Brian. And so it just, you can't hear the TV. You can't hear a live stream, nothing. They go nuts. So it was going, yeah. I was like, you're going to bust something. You're going to strain a vein and stroke out. Just take a deep breath, honey. And he was like, but they're going to win. They're going to win. I'm like, yes, I know they're going to win. But it was funny. It was funny. Has it sent out the notification? Let me see. If not, I'm going to start talking about people. Because I know a lot of people I can talk about. If you're a mod of mine, please come in. Oh, Lord. Where's Steve at? I think everybody has slept late. I'm just on here just for shits and giggles. I usually don't go on in the mornings anymore. It's too cold and I'm too stiff. That's for real. Okay. I get judged. Everybody's asleep. Do you know how many people took off work today? I tried to get my husband to take off work, but he wasn't interested. Okay. You know, I probably should have called and said, can you mod? Because I think a lot of people are busy. And it's Pirate's fault everybody's sleeping late. I just want y'all to know. She's playing those old streams. And I have those same old streams, by the way, plus some, because I was recording back then too. And the reason I was doing it is because once I realized, and this was pretty close, and I didn't know how to screen record. I thought you had to download the app and it would only record in clips. But like, I have a lot of stuff that's even older than that's on that hard drive. I don't know if y'all know that. But so I have a lot of duplicate stuff, but yeah, I've got things that, oh, there's 44 watching and nobody talking. Hello, lurkers. Or if you're cleaning, hello, everybody doing clean up from yesterday. Um, I have a lot of stuff that people don't realize or remember that they said and did. And, you know, I don't know if you all know this, but I was being harassed so bad. Well, first of all, I had a stalker. He's back. I don't give a fuck. There's nothing you can do. He's in Canada. He's mentally ill. What are they going to do? I mean, they put him inpatient for 2 years, and then he wasn't supposed to be back on the internet. He is back. Sam's licking it up. I don't care. We all know what he is. We all know what he did. We all know what he's doing to other people. It doesn't matter. Nothing he can do matters. And she's stupid for having him on her midnight shows and then deleting him. Don't care. Don't care. Um, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference in my life. He can't hurt me. I mean, he can't cross the border. But I mean, good luck with that one, Sam, because your life's so great. You have to try to bring somebody else down. Yeah, it's impossible. Okay. So, you know, you got shit like that going on, and I can't be bothered. You know, I'm not the one without a home. I'm not the one whose kids are in trouble. And, you know, my daughter's doing great, by the way. And I'm really proud of her. Love her, love her, love her. And in fact, she's got some visitors coming. Some of the family's going down. We'll be going down later, probably in a month or so, because I miss her, and she's too busy to come back up, and it's been several months. So, you know, I don't tell all my business online because it just bites you in the butt. But yeah, we'll be going to see her soon, and you know, it's great. She's doing wonderful things, and I'm really proud of her. And you know, so nothing that anybody can say on the internet. Just remember that yourself. Nothing that anybody says, words can't hurt. I mean, what are they gonna do? I mean, show up at your door to fight you? No. Make up shit that's not true, which is what's happening. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't change my living situation. Doesn't change yours. And just don't let the trolls can say something. I have heard some of the most awful things said, but it still didn't change my wallet, or my life, or my home. You know, it might upset me for a while, but now it's gotten to where it doesn't even upset me, really. Say, hey, Angelo, I'm preaching your song here. You know, it doesn't matter what trolls say, or, you know, the rumors they want to spread. God knows we've been called about everything, and it doesn't matter. You know, so hey, Izzy. Yeah, words can only it's not what they call you, it's what you answer to. And I've heard that all my life. And of course, Tyler Perry puts that in every movie. But, you know, it doesn't matter what they call you. And really, how much damage can someone do behind a screen? I mean, I get frank phone calls. I mean, we did that when we were 12. I just put a caller ID block. If you don't have a caller ID, or if you're not in my phone directory, it doesn't even ring. It goes straight to voicemail. And if you don't leave a voicemail and I don't know who you are, I'm not calling you back. So that's the thing, you know, and it's been really nice. So all these juvenile tricks and stuff like that, it doesn't it doesn't do anything. It doesn't change my life. I mean, I'll get a little silent bar that there's such and such number call came, and then it'll say it went to voicemail or it didn't. Doesn't matter. Hey, y'all want a link? I will be very happy to send you one. You know, I was looking to see who was on. Lucy said, well, please, somebody get interested, come on. I've got to clean the kitchen and do stuff. I said, you know what? I don't have anything else to do. And I'm in a flare. Oh my God. Since I made that, the curry, there was so much chopping and everything. My hands have swollen, and I kind of put myself in a flare. I should know better. I should have had him help prep with all the cutting and everything. And those knives are dull as dishwater, but I should have had some help. Hey, Plurpy, pork and beans. You want some pork and beans? No, actually, Dirty Debbie, you're not. And you know what? I'm hoping that you can come in here and be a nicer person. I hope that after the new year that you'll be kind. That you'll be the Dirty Debbie that I knew when you first showed up. And I hope that, you can be fun again. Oh, look, see, I do exercise. I exercise every day. It's hard with rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, well, honey, if you can't be nice, then why are you here? What do you want? What is your damage? Because I'm happy? Yeah, well, there when I only if you could be the honey, I'm still the same person. That's the thing. You changed. You changed. I got sick. Yeah, I got grumpy. I talk about my life. I talk about the things I go through. And you got mad about it. Why? Yeah. Yeah. I have good days and bad days when I'm in a lot of pain that I'm not happy. And I've taken it out on people, but I try to go back and apologize, you know. But you have just become a very hateful person. Mean. You're not even sarcastic funny. I'm pretentious? I don't think so. I'm a liar. Okay. Well, I don't lie about what I have or what I do or where I go. You know, um, how dare me? How dare you? How dare you come into my chat? You're not hilarious. You're an asshole. And people are going, what the hell's wrong with her? Maybe she needs to have some examinations because seriously, I know your age and you are acting like you're in early stage dementia. Yeah, Plurpy's pretentious and he's funny. Plurpy's hilarious. You're not, Debbie. I worry about your health. I wish you would go get seen by a doctor. Prednisone. Prednisone will make anybody angry. Debbie, I do think that there's something wrong. You don't care what I have? Well, then go away. I have medical problems that I'll talk about. It's my channel. I'll talk about what I want. Go talk about it on your channel. You know what? Go talk about nasty, dirty, evil things and call people names and, talk about vulgar things on your channel. Go do that there. And you can think you're funny all you want, but I don't think you're funny. You could tell me you're hilarious, but it doesn't make it so. You know what? When the RA hit my knees and my feet, yeah, I was smart enough not to drive. And yeah, I can walk into my doctor's office. I don't have to be shuttled. Um, when I had to be rolled in when I tore my back up, I used my wheelchair, but no, I walk. I use my cane. There when it's really bad and the RA is bad, yeah, I use a walker. My friends have seen me use all three. And Debbie, we don't know what you use. You can't even cam up. Mary, please go to your alternate account so I can see you, honey. Hey, Lisa. Debbie, you're vulgar. You know you are. Plurpy's vulgar, but in a great way. Pirate, oh my God. Now, Pirate's funny. Oh yeah, they must be bad because they can't drive. You know what? I can't drive, but I got a Corvette in my garage. Oh no, nobody else is either. Debbie, I think it's time for you to go. You know, I'll try to be nice to you. I I've done all I can. Right. Right. And there's some people that just are miserable and they're going to stay miserable. So bye, Debbie. Go to your channel and you do what you do and think you're funny. But yeah. Bye. Thank God she left. She's gone. Yeah, I took her out. I don't, she was so funny at first, but I really think something's wrong. I really think that she needs to go see a neurologist. Oh yeah, there's uh, pirate and savage. They can curse, and it is like poetry. It's it's like profane poetry drifting through the air. You're running your mouth in a 5K this week. Yeah, Lysol. We need some bleach. We need some bleach in here to get rid of that stench. Lord God. I saw on her Twitter, she said she had black mold. Maybe that's what's doing it. I don't know. I don't know. But she went from being funny and nice to crazy and mean. And she focused in on me. And I didn't do anything to her. And I don't think I'm pretentious at all. I think I'm pretty down to earth. I've worked for everything I have. My husband's worked for everything he has. And you know what? I'm sorry that she thinks I'm pretentious. No, I'm not. I don't give a shit what she thinks. Let's face it. Oh, hi, LaDonna. I hope you're doing well this morning. Yeah. Don't talk about your real life friends to your real life friends about her. Why? Because they might look her up and see what a funny she is. Mm. Okay, I'm sucking on my Gatorade. Is it just me, or has it been a nightmare of a week and a couple weeks? Could have happened to a better person. You're funny. Hi, Chispalarena. I love your name. I like saying it. You know how some they're like you roll your R's, or you just love to say, like plurpy. That's a fun one to say. I mean, you cannot say plurpy without having a smile on your face. But Chispalarena. I always forget to roll my R at the end, but I practice it. So I end up saying it like 3 or 4 times. And La Donna. Ah, it has been a total nightmare week. And I'm still in the recovery. And so I'm not supposed to do a whole lot, but I'm trying to build my strength back up. I'm trying to make my videos and cook and do my housework, and I have to take breaks because you got to remember I've been sick for months. I ain't done nothing. So I'm building my strength back up. But oh my God, it's been it just things that used to be so easy wear me out. Farah, oh my God. We were talking about you the other day. When was it? Angelo's still around here. He mentioned you. I said, what happened to her? I know she got shit on bad. A lot of people got shit on bad by MFW, but she's getting her just desserts. But we've missed you. We really have. Please start coming in. Really. Plurpy is great. Yeah, keep Plurpy. You got to start coming in. Farrah, really, you are missed. Yeah, no singing. I can sing, but nobody else can. Yeah, really, holy shit, Farrah. Hey, are you still dating the guy that looks kind of like John Travolta? Are you married to him yet, or did you kick him to the curb? We need to know some details. We must know. Because he was a good looking dude. You have always cracked me up. I had a dream about you a while back, and you were sitting there with your cigarette and your cigarette holder, and you were getting him to make you something. And it was one of those rooms where you just like pop from scene to scene to scene. I don't know. I had a flashback or something, but it was great. It's all Adonna's fault. There you are, Steve. Damn, about time. How dare you come in late? Does anybody want a link? Mary? Anybody? Farrah? Well, you're at work. Steve? Anybody? Angelo? I love you too. I don't know if you've heard, but I went through like 3 or 4 months where it was just one thing after another. They kept giving me different antibiotics, and I got C. diff and was throwing up blood and all this. And then finally they got me in the hospital, and they got me halfway cured, and I'm still recovering. So I haven't been on as much, but I'm getting back to it and getting my strength back. And I have missed everybody so much. And so I'm getting back on schedule. But Mary, you're at work too. The troll gnome is here. Which one? They probably got me blocked. Oh, Izzy. I never, they always creeped me out a little bit. Like, I don't care for clowns, and I don't like the gnomes. And I never liked those the gnome commercials, the travel gnome or whatever it was. They always like, oh, Steve. He's a good troll. He's a good gnome. He's not. He can be a troll. He's a funny troll, but LaDonna's your stalker. You get all the stalkers. I have a few myself. Don't talk shit about gnomes. You know it. Y'all cute. All over my whenever you all visit, and I hope every one of you gets a chance to visit, you'll see all around the koi pond, and it's just a little koi pond, but and then on stumps in our yards, like when we removed some trees, I said no, 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 leave the stump, because I've collected frogs, like, just sit on the stumps. And I have frogs in my flower garden, in the flowers all the way around, and then all around the koi pond. And we have a statue that's a little fountain that spits water into the koi pond. That's a frog. And then I have a Buddha, and it's great. The moss is growing up on him, so pretty. But yeah, we like frogs. Instead of Mahomas, it's magnums. Oh my God. The ball and chain is home from work. All right. Love you bunches. Have fun. Eat something good. Play with your food. Remember, that's my motto. Play with your food. Steve is wet dreaming. Yeah, we're frog people. And weenies. You see wiener dogs, little wiener dog statues, little wiener dog knickknacks. Yeah, I think one of the only things that Lauren doll troll that she's on Twitter, I think one of the only things that she said that I agreed with, she said, I could not stand MamaBethsWorld's house because I just know there's too much shit to dust. And I'm like, you ain't lying. I pay somebody to come in and dust. And I do, because I like knickknacks, but I don't like to dust. So I pay somebody. It's worth it. Later. Oh, let's see. Steve, you want to come up? I know. I bet you're not even up and dressed, are you? He's probably on his phone, sitting there watching TV in his underwear. Hi, Irish Reaper man. Where's that beautiful wife of yours? And I don't want y'all let me know if anybody comes on that I don't want to bump into, because I know everybody has their regular times and I don't want to do that. I don't want to bump them. But I figured I didn't see anybody of the ones that normally go on in the mornings. I didn't see anybody on. I guess the game made everybody sleep late. Oh, I gotta tell you, this is funny. All right. My husband, as you know, is a sports fanatic, and especially football and baseball. And which it's great that we have the electronics we do, because we put earbuds and we be in the same room, because we stay in the same room with each other, whatever we're doing. We eat every meal together. If he's watching something, I can watch something else, and we put our earbuds in or whatever. But we're just close. And so I know he wanted the Chiefs to win. Yay! But I got him a birthday cake, and of course it was in the Chiefs colors. And on the top I said, well, I don't know if I can screen share, right? Let me see. I'll show you what it looked like. If I screw this up, y'all forgive me. Okay, now I know this is on my cloud. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh. Now, the woman that did it, she didn't have the greatest of handwriting. Oh. And I thought she'd at least put, I mean, for heaven's sake, I thought she'd at least put a little roses on the side, or little football players, but no. she just wrote what I asked her to and left it at that. So let's see. I'll show you what his birthday cake looked like. Well, if I can get it to do it. I always have trouble with this. I am still learning. Oh, shit. It says sharing my, but it's not. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, can you see it? Yuckum sticks. He probably does. All right. All right. It says that I'm sharing it. There we go. Wait a minute. Can you see that? Somebody could answer me in the chat. It would be great. Okay, can anybody see his birthday cake? Anybody at all? Why is mom doing that? Oh, so you could see it. If you can't read it, see her handwriting isn't that great, but it says you've never taken a knee. You're the best husband and dad ever. Happy birthday, Daniel. So, because he hasn't, he has never once, and I'm so proud of him for this. Because I mean, let's face it, she was 15. If you've ever raised a 15-year-old, I mean, they're just in the middle of the satanic phase where, no, I'm going with my friends, and they want to talk back. You have to get really firm with them, and because that's what kids do. And okay, screen sharing is closed. Kids are just a pain in the butt at 15 because they're trying to make their own decision. They want to be adults, but they want to be kids. He never backed down. He'd say, no, you heard what your mother says. And then she would get mad and he would talk to her. And she would listen to him before she would listen to me. And I was like, oh, okay, I got backup for once. So, and all through college, they're difficult. And it seemed like at about 22, she changed. She finally got it. And I mean, she never gave me any problems. I mean, I never had to put her in jail or anything. She's not, I mean, she's a good kid, but you always have to have backup when you're raising children. It's a two-parent job. And people who do it all alone on their own, single parents, God bless them. Because I went through a single parent stage until she was 15. And it's hard. It's so much better when you have somebody, who's got your back and who can come at things from other angles. And he always did. And I'm very blessed to have him. Oh, I know, Mary. I've seen her butt all night long. Twitter. Shakira's butt. Listen, and people were like, "Oh my God, they were naked." Have they never been to a beach or a dance festival or a dance recital? That's what you wear when you dance, and oftentimes less. They were covered. Let me tell you, go to Vegas. You know, your notebook comment says, you're funny. But listen, they were doing salsa, they were doing belly dance, which Shakira brought belly dance to America in a big way in the 90s. I mean, because her mother, I believe, is Lebanese. And she's very proud of her heritage. Her father's Colombian, I believe. So she has both styles in her genre. You go to a Shakira concert, which I have, that's what you're going to see. And she's good at it. I mean, she started with the whole chest pop thing. And then Jennifer Lopez, I mean, she's got the Spanish dance. I mean, let's face it. And she's over, I think how old is she? Hey, Siri, how old is Jennifer Lopez? She's 50, y'all. She's a year older than me. I'd kill to have that body. And you know what? I danced all my life. Let me tell you, she's oh my God. And she climbed that pole like it was nothing. She didn't do anything vulgar on the pole. I mean, shit, Miley Cyrus was on a pole at the Nickelodeon Choice Awards how many years ago? She wasn't she wasn't twerking, and she wasn't spreading her legs, begging for dollars. There was nothing wrong with it, and the audience loved it. And let me tell you, it was beautifully choreographed. And the music was great. We all know they lip sync. They couldn't lip sync for shit because they were dancing. You have to lip sync if you're dancing that hard. And, you might not like that style of music, but give them credit. They had how many dancers up there in unison? And it was just a great halftime show. And I mean, hell, Whitney Houston lip synced the, Star Spangled Banner. Yeah, we all know that. We're like, oh, Whitney Houston did the best rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. She lip synced it. We all know it. Ain't nobody saying nothing about it. God rest her soul. But then Jay-Z and Beyonce couldn't even stand for it. I thought that was rather rude. Yeah. Yes, Drunken Donuts. Although Krispy Kreme's better. And I will argue that until the day I die. I have not had a donut in 3 years since my gastric bypass. And the only time I get juice or a cookie is when I'm crashing, when my sugar's crashing. They looked, oh my God, Mary, did they not? Holy shit. I would give my right arm, after I'm dead, to look like that now. Not even gonna lie. I would, yeah, really. I ain't selling my soul, but I give my right arm. And I'm a right-handed writer. So yeah, I mean, I can belly dance. I mean, I've taken classes on it and stuff. That was years ago before the discs started slipping. So, to see women, I told Daniel, I said, I'd love to be able to do that again because it's fun and it works every muscle. That's how they stay in good shape. Woo! Oh God, it's almost baseball. Oh, okay. Well, Mary, you and Daniel, I'm just gonna tell you, he's a Braves fan. So y'all gonna be fighting. Who are you into? Yeah. And it is Black History Month. Do. Oh my God. When we first got together, I have to tell y'all this. Daniel and I have been together for over 10 years, 11 years. This 2000, early 2009. See, yeah, 11 years. It seems like a minute. Yet it seems like, oh, we've never been apart. But when we started dating, we love going to estate auctions, and around here, there's a lot of them. And you can go to antique stores and stuff like that, but where they get their stuff, so they go to the estate auctions. And we, for some reason, for the first, I don't know, 3-4 years that we were together, it was like there was one every weekend, and they had good stuff. But I got him a Ty Cobb baseball bat and the case, and it's hanging on the wall. He has one of the spare bedrooms is full of sports memorabilia, and then his office is. I got him every Christmas, birthday, you name it, Father's Day. He got signed memorabilia. There's a dude from his hometown that played professional baseball for the Braves. I got him all his, I got him every one of his baseball cards, a signed baseball, and it's all in case. But he's got, and of course, Michael Vick, because, well, this was before all the well, it was sort of, he was paying for his debts to society and the pooches. But I got him everything he has signed. But we do that. We go through like spells where we collect stuff. Yeah, Ty Cobb, and looked up the value on it like to shit, because I didn't pay anything close. They didn't even know what it was. They didn't know what it was, but I had gone over and he'd gone over, and he, like, his face went white. He said, "Oh God, please don't let them know what it is." And sure enough, they just thought it was old baseball bat. And yeah, so it's in this long case, and it's hanging over the bed in the spare bedroom. And yeah, we got a lot of goodies. The history of baseball is amazing. Busted your Mar bobblehead on. Oh my God. Oh, I talk about bobbleheads. I had a bobblehead made of Daniel, and it had a little Dotson because we just had Max back then, and I didn't know that you could have. Somebody told me, they said you should have a bobblehead made of him, and I had a bobblehead made, and I had to send in pictures, and then pictures of Max, and it's him going fishing. It's a little thing. It's him going fishing with Max, and it's on his desk. And people come in and they go ding, and she must be a Braves fan. How dare her? But oh, we love watching horse racing too. You're moving into spring, and I have so many freaking things to pack. Yeah, you know what? It's hard moving. You know, especially if you're moving into a bigger place. Like, okay, we're collectors. We know it. We have obsessions, and it was just okay when before we didn't live together, but for like a month before we got married, because we bought the house first. And but packing everything up was a nightmare. It was like I was working and packing, and it was just, and you can't get nobody to help. You go help everybody, but the minute, because he had a truck, he had a Toyota truck, and I didn't. I had my two cars, but oh my God, everybody's busy when you need help, but when you give up. I ended up offering like neighborhood kids, that were old enough to where I could trust them, and well, the over 21s got beer and pizza, the under 21s got soda and pizza. But oh my God, it just took forever, it seemed like, to get everything moved in here. But we did all of our furniture shopping at basically antique auctions, and then for like the living room sets. Let's see, we have the den. We used the second master. We fixed it up as a den, and then for the great room, we have formal living room suites that are antique, and then we have one that we bought new, which is that's the sit on. So, but yeah, we use clothes to pack knickknacks. Yeah. Y'all fighting over ball teams. Yeah, we especially t-shirts and sweaters, and y'all know how I am about sweaters. I don't like hiring moving companies, and I'll tell you why. They break your shit. They break your shit. They don't care. And the last one I used, I was getting ready to run the dishwasher, and damn it, if they didn't pack the stuff out of the dishwasher before I could wash I was like, why are you packing dirty dishes? That I'm getting ready to run it. And they're like, no, we just pack it all. You can do that when you get to your new place. I'm like, how dare you talk to me like that? But maybe with the big stuff, but with your knickknacks and, china and all of that, pack all that yourself. A lot of the things I didn't even put in boxes, because like my cookie jars, I'm like, nope, nope, no, nope. They're going to sit beside me on the seat. And that way I know I put a piece of packing tape to hold the lids on, but that way it wouldn't rattle. But I was like, nope. What are you doing, Marlet? Or is that Brian? Brian. Oh, Lord. You got a new living room bed set. Yay. Well, see, they'll deliver that. You might want to put a cover on the couch set for a few more years. And no, that was the picture of her little hands were so sweet. Get you some OxyClean, some of that spray on OxyClean. It'll come right off. Has she drawn all over your you have covers, yeah. Has she drawn all over the walls yet? Because we painted when Madeline was little, they had just come out with that chalkboard paint, and we painted like halfway up one wall. It was a bitch to cover up when we moved, but I was like, okay, you can have your chalk and you can do this. No other walls. And we had the soap that you colored with in the bathtub. Yeah, she enjoyed those. Magic eraser. I remember that came out. Every mother was like, oh, thank God you've answered our prayers. But take pictures of it, because let me tell you, my kid's 29, and I would kill to have pictures and of those memories, and I don't. We stored some boxes in a basement, and I had not put a lot of pictures into albums, and so I don't have those. Oh, frame them, frame them. Let me tell you, that's why I love that Madeline's a photographer, because and she does a lot of self-portrait. I know y'all probably sick of seeing them too, but I don't care. I love it because I have them, and y'all know I get all sentimental and I miss my baby. And even that, she calls me all the time. She'll be like, Mom, I need to ask a question. Or, Mom, I miss you. Oh my God, let me tell you, she had her daddy in tears. And I say daddy, I mean Daniel. And because she calls him dad. And you can't really ship and receive things. Like if she needs to buy anything and she doesn't have money right offhand, we just PayPal it to her. Or and then she pays us back, whatever, we don't care. But she wrote him, and she had him crying. I mean, not boohooing, but because he's a guy, and he shies away from that. But she touched his heart, and he had tears welling up. And yeah, she got him. She got him in the heart. But it's great. We're still thinking of having one more baby. Our friends just had their second baby girl. Oh, they have an 18-month-old. Well, that'll be enough distance. Honestly, you want them far. Some people say have kids right close together so they'll play together. But in my opinion, no, have them far enough apart to where, the baby will be her baby. And she'll be protective and take care of him. Because, like, all right, my brother and I are 17 months apart. And it was fine when we were little, but my mom's not the same way. But when we got older, it just didn't work. He got all the attention, and I was always fighting for attention. So I think if we'd been a little further apart, it would have been better. But I only wanted one at the time. I'm like, no, I can do 100% on this one, or I can have another one and get 50 and 50. But I was pretty adamant about it that I didn't want one. And then, I got pregnant again and lost it, and that about killed me. And I was like, I can't do any more children. And Daniel didn't want any. He doesn't have any. But but if you do, I want to see it. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Toothpaste takes crayon off walls. Oh, awesome. See, Nancy has been through it. She knows all the tricks. I have never heard that. Do you want a boy? Mary, do you want a boy or a girl? I don't think you could get a much sweeter little girl. Because she's just, hearing her talk is just precious. And I love to hear her answer your questions. And the way you talk to her and you draw her out, she's smart as a tack. Nancy, you give Andrew a great big hug and a kiss on the cheek for me, please. He's one of my favorite people. How many people do we have in here? I am flaring. This has been a little bit of a rough weekend. There's been stress and cooking and the excitement of the game and everything, and my legs feel very swollen, and my feet are really swollen, my hands. So, toothpaste is kind of a miracle. It does a lot of stuff. I find it interesting, and this is, I'm trying to get Daniel to stop drinking so much Diet Coke, but when I found out that regular Coke takes blood off asphalt, and it also will clean your toilet, I don't want any more Coke. Your oldest like drawing on the walls, hairspray for pen. Yeah, I learned, okay, we had to wear Oxford shirts on certain days at school because of different clubs that I was in, and different activities. And those white Oxfords with the and my dad wore Oxford button downs too, because he would wear those with his tie, and he always would put his pens in his pocket. And my mom would threaten to get him one of those nerdy pocket protectors. And he was like, I'll be damned if I'm gonna wear one of those. But then we discovered that hairspray got the ink out, and that it was like magic. So I was like, cool. I remember my mom's a perfectionist about everything, and she's got OCD, and she knows it. She admits it. She doesn't admit the other stuff, but she admits that. But ironing was a daily thing in our house. Now, this was in the 80s. I had to iron my dad's jeans. I had to iron his shirts. I ironed mine. Y'all remember when everybody wore big shirts, and we had the tightest acid wash jeans on underneath them, but we had real big shirts. And then we had our, either our flats, kitten heels, or the high top Reeboks that with the Velcro straps that went around the ankle. Well, those shirts were cotton, and they wrinkled, and you had to starch the shit out of them. And I would spend hours at the ironing board. Oh my God. And then mom's nursing uniforms, they were all white. They didn't have scrubs back then. So I had to iron those as well. And I was so glad when they let them quit wearing nursing caps. Thanks, honey. Remember the nursing caps that they had back in the day that, they curved to the front, but that they had so many folds, and there was a reason. I can't remember now. You can probably Google it, but there was a reason. There was a huge safety pin in the back, and then there was a reason for every one of those folds, and Mom would tell me about it. But I had to iron that thing. She would wash it, and then you laid it out flat to dry, and you put that old timey starch on it as thick as it would take it. And oh my God. I mean, and then you had to iron it on low heat to dry the starch. And then as it dry, and you had to go over it and over it and over it. And then Mom would come down and measure where those folds were and fold it up so it was perfect. You remember them, yeah. And they had to be folded exactly perfect so they would be perfect across the top. And then but you had to iron the shit out of those things. I hated that. And I'd say, Mama, please don't, you do it. She'd say, no, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. One of these days you're gonna have to do this. I'm like, no. and then she put the safety pin through the bottom to hold it. And I think there were little holes with the safety. That safety pin was like 4 inches long. It was big. And yeah. And I remember she had that, and then she had a cape that she wore. I think it was navy blue. And I just remembered one of my earliest memories is her coming in that navy blue cape, and her cap, and her white shoes and white tights, and or white pantyhose, and a white uniform. And okay, I'm gonna actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go hop in the shower, and I was just exhausted last night, and I need a shower. Always makes me feel better. But you know, if I can get my knees to come up, I'm having trouble with my knees. I'm bone on bone right now, and it's been like that for years before I even gained weight. And it's from just continual dance injuries. But and being fat don't help it. But you have a blessed day too, Nancy. And everybody, and Mary, thank you for coming. Everybody that's in here, Steve, you need to drive again. So later, bye. I love you. And for the lurkers, you know, I hope you open up and chat, and maybe not be mean like Debbie, but we'll just have a little chit chat. And if you want to come up on the panel, you're always welcome. But I just want to say one last thing. Corey, yeah, I know you get called a crackhead a lot, but maybe go back and start watching some of your videos. And I know you get angry, but maybe don't pop off when you're angry like that. That's why people say the things they do to you. And, you know, who am I to give you a lecture? Because God knows I've done the same thing. I get online and pop off, but you do it a lot. And it's not good for you, and it's not good for the people that you're yelling at. And maybe get on when you're happy and say some nice things. And, you know, I don't do that enough, and I don't think you do it enough. A lot of people don't do it enough. And I just think that I think you'd be a happier person if maybe you didn't spit so much vitriol into your YouTube world. You know, maybe find something nice to say. And you've made a few, and I've commented on them. I'm like, oh my Lord, I'm agreeing with you. And you know, most people don't dislike you. They just dislike what you say. And you've said some really cruel things to me, especially about my losing my friend Mark. Now that hurt. And that's why I responded to it. It hurt my heart to hear you say that. So that's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, you all have a blessed day. I love you. You love you. And take care of yourselves, you know, and make life a little easier, because God knows it's hard enough. All right. So I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.